Hello, welcome back. This is episode 5 in my Pester in Action series. So now we're going to shift from just code and script validation into system validation or operations readiness. And I think this might be more of a unique approach to uses of Pester, but here's some samples from my environment, how I'm combining, well, I'm just validating some of my systems. Um, it's very similar to what you might get with, like, say, desired state config. In fact, in some cases, I'm using this with my desired state config just to double check that those things are all working properly. So I'm back to my demo script that, let's start with system tests. Here we validate features. So this is a very common thing that we put into a DSE resource is the required features of a system. But if you don't have desired state config in place, we can do some very similar checks just to verify all these pieces are there. I'm going to use a very familiar pattern with these, where I basically collect a list of all the features that I want, considering or validating, and take this group. And I also go get the current features of the current system, right? And I'm basically going to check the installed features for every, walk every required feature and make sure it's in the installed features list. So it's as straightforward as doing the traditional for each pattern of each feature in the required features. And I start my it block saying it has this feature installed, give us a description, and I am doing the .name on the list of installed features. It's giving back an array of names. I'm doing an equal the current feature in the loop. So if any of those match this feature, it'll pass that down the pipe. And I'm saying should not be null or empty, so we should find this guy in this list. If we don't, it's a failed condition. Oops. Then we can do the same thing. We can also test registry keys. Any system state or value that we want to spot check and verify, we've got that option. In this case here, this version of .NET. So I know after some research that the best way to check the .NET version is to actually ask the registry for what this key value is. And the version number is greater than 4.5. We've got a valid test. So yeah, this is what I'm ensuring that this version of .NET's on here. I can also pair this up with hotfixes. So if I do context hotfix, same thing, build a list, and then get the current hotfixes, walk the list to make sure that the ID from the hotfix matches with the ID and should not be null or empty. So when I run this on the system, my tests tell me, hey, do I have all of the features that I expect to have? And do I have the right version of .NET? And do I have these 3 major hotfixes? And so this is a good prerequisite check for the app that I would be deploying to this environment. In this case here, I actually had a corresponding desired state config that I apply to build these systems. And while desired state config will spot check and validate as well, I'm still using version 4, and there's just nuances with that where I have to actually apply the config to be able to validate with it. And sometimes I just want to validate a system without changing the config that's applied to it. Yeah. I don't know, I don't have desired state config just fully built out in my environments. I got some other hurdles that aren't necessarily the fault of GSC into getting it implemented. And this lets me spot check things as I go. So I'm going to start making these videos in smaller chunks to be easier to consume and get to exactly the piece that you want without going through a much larger video. So for the rest of these scripts, I'm going to break them out each in their own video, and slowly walk through what's happening in these as, yeah. So with that, I'm going to cut this video short, and we're going to go into the SQL tests, testing SQL Server in the next video. Oh, I got to stop the broadcast. Important detail.